I guess they're gone for now. What the heck? How dare you? How dare you? You come back! How dare you? If I turn my back and you get out there, don't do that. Get out! Get out! That's a freaking thing. Yeah. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Ow! Aloha, everyone. It is Tuesday, June 16th, and let's put on a little color here to maybe disguise. Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My brain's a little burnt. As you can tell, let me address this quickly and firstly. I don't know if it shows up. I do color balancing, but I am burnt. I am red. You press, it's like white. I got sunburnt yesterday. Went to the pool, little saltwater pool over here, kind of a community thing. It's a pool that goes back to 1920. I said, ooh, careful, because what I had done, and we went there, and Michael had a friend who was like coming over, and oh yeah, come on over and check out the pool. And we took to the pool, and it was a sunny day out, and the wind was up. There was big waves too. All of a sudden, we're out there in the pool, and the wave crashes. But no, the big wave crashes, and dang, it's putting on a show. There was like a freak little high surf warning while we were there. And also while we were there, it just all of a sudden went calm. It's like, oh, come on, we're taking pictures now. What happened to the next big wave? This is gooey. Oh, gosh. It's aloe vera. I cut some aloe vera, put it in here, because this, oh, gosh. The gooey, this is real aloe vera, like the plant real. It's the plant, it's not inside. It's right from the plant. That clear, the stuff inside plants. My brain is fried. Because if it's not directly from the plant, it doesn't have a shelf life. So every product on the shelf that says aloe vera it doesn't really matter, because it's not active aloe vera, because it can't be really bottled and put into a shelf. Someone did it once, but it was like a patented technique to put the active ingredient inside aloe vera. You got to get it right from the plant. There's no product. It's aloe vera this, aloe vera that.
How many are there?
That's called window dressing, like what I'm doing here. And this stuff really does. It's a real godsend plant. I guess all plants are godsend. Okay. I got more too, and I got to be careful. When it's on, it gets sweat or gets damp. It stains purple, and do not get it in your eye. Do not rub eye with. Michael found out. I didn't even think about that, and he rubbed his eye, and it was game over. Oh man, it's like something. Oh, never mind. Anyways, nice little aloe vera, for real, because I got sunburnt. And my color correction, I don't look that sunburnt here, but believe me, I'm red. I was like, whoa, you can see it. So that being said, the birdies, this is the other part of the vlog. birdies I thought were gone. I thought they were learning their lesson. And then they come back down, and then they are again. They're testing boundaries, I think. And I had to get some coffee. I'm getting a few hours of sleep. Like my sister called up the other night and last night and blah 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 blah, and it was like that is blah 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 blah. I wound up staying up into the wee hours. What the heck's wrong? And so Michael thought, not very. Michael thought, let's go see a movie. So we're planning to see the movie Disclosure Day, the Steven Spielberg movie about aliens, like a modern day version of what alien contact would be. So it's not like a big production of spectacle like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And Spielberg is very much into the latest lore of aliens. And we talked about this last night with my sister too. So, do you think aliens really exist, etc., etc.? And the one question is, is there intelligent life form in the universe? Is there life forms in the universe? And you got that Drake's equation and stuff like that. The universe is so big, of course there's got to be something. And out of the universe, out of that something, there's got to be something intelligent out there. But never got to the part of that discussion where, because many people have ideas. The universe is so big that it's so astronomically big that intelligent life can come and go millions and billions of years all over the place, but it's so far away, it's as if we're all alone in the universe, but we're not. But it's might as well be, because who the heck's gonna want to travel, and for what? Go see us on this planet? Are you kidding me? Well, I don't know, right now it's a little bit of a circus. Get to the news bit. The news bit, I'll just say, is there's a peace deal. It's one of those memorandums of sort of, maybe, I guess so, frameworks. They have a peace deal signed of sorts. And it means it's mostly like, here's some stuff we're going to talk about in the next 60 days. Yeah, we'll talk about this stuff in the next 60 days. And Iran is demanding the frozen assets to be unfrozen. I guess it's the U.S. plus other assets, but that number's increasing. There's I saw an estimate of 200 billion. There was one that was 100 billion. There was one that was either 24 billion, whatever. But Iran needs the money because they're kind of cut short with their stuff. Iran was bombed out of their missiles almost, but they're digging up missiles and they're restarting. And they put a whole bunch of landmines in the Strait of Hormuz. They're saying, and then the U.S. came in and closed Iranian ports. So they closed the strait, and then we came in and, oh yeah, you better not do that. We'll close the strait too. It's like, what the fuck? But it's all about who controls that. Some estimates were 15% of the world's oil delivery. There's just billions actually of barrels of oil sort of waiting there. The ships, all these oil tankers are sort of just stuck. And so they're in holding pattern. They want to make toll booth of the thing, and who gets control for it is one of the major sticking points. Even though they keep saying, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon, we're going to get that nuclear dust. But that's kind of distracto, because it's really about the oil and control of the oil, and that's really the huge one. So Iran won't budge without being in control of the Strait of Hormuz and all the reparation, billions and billions being released to Iran. They're not going to really want to budge. But they're willing to talk about it for 60 days. So it's 60 days of, here's major talking points that we'll talk about for 60 days, and on each one, no one's going to budge. So 60 days is going to come and go, a small prediction. It's not going to be any different, and they're going to start bombing Iran again. That's my prediction. And Obama had a deal with the Iranian government and actually even forked over a couple billion to make the deal sweet. And Iran was not supposed to develop enrich uranium. They use centrifuge to make it more weapons grade rather than just a power grid grade. And they might have, and we were able to, or a third party international inspector to make sure they were doing that, go in there to their power plants and check out their. But it was said that they were enriching uranium to a higher degree, and that's the excuse that this all started. It's like George Bush invading Iraq and said they have weapons of mass destruction. So it's the same pattern, and they're using that same pattern, and we're like invaded by bombing the heck out of Iran. We haven't invaded it boots on the ground yet, but that would be the only way to get at the plutonium, uranium, whatever it is. Anyways, it's a damn mess. It's costing billions and billions and billions of US dollars, and the cost is all whack out to at least a couple $1 billion a day, and it's over like $100 billion, that thing so far. And it's been over, it's like, this is the excursion that Trump was called it, an excursion, and then he doesn't have War Powers Act. There's all those factors. And in the meantime, it's Flag Day. They got the UFC fight, and the missiles in red, white, and blue, and look at the overhead, the flyby fighter jet. Oh, look at this, look at that. Ooh. Meanwhile, the oil prices are still up. He's gonna say we have a peace deal. They're gonna officially sign it and show it on Friday. It's a page and a half. That's all. It's just not much. It's sort of a thought of an idea. It's kind of an idea. And dang, the prices in the market will drop with the oil barrels. Like boom. See, we signed the deal, and the prices drop like a rock. It's of course, because the markets react. So they sign a peace deal, oil's gonna go ding. But it's gonna correct and go right back up. And the reason is because all the ships in the strait it's gonna take years and it's gonna take years for that to start being flow oil all over the place again. I'm wording this better. My brain is fried. I've been to the desert on a horse with no name. I can't remember my name.
Am I dead?
Am I dead? No, not yet. We're gonna go see a movie later today. There's sea mines, like land mines, but they're floating in the ocean. The ships can go around them, but they can't go through them. So that's gonna take until they think to the year 2031 to clear it out. Basically, we're gonna have high gas prices until the year 2031. Mark that in the books. And it's not going to be under that $3 a gallon thing until 2030. There's a bunch of stuff, and it's time to make this short. Burn out. Oh, and the volcano erupted, and there was a tornado. Here, I'll show you. See, that's what that is right there. They said it's not a volcano, it's not a tornado, it's not a volnado. Volnado, it is not. It is just wind heated up, so it's spinning around. It's a whirlwind. It's a volcano whirlwind. So Hawaii news, which is the U.S.-Iran signed a framework. Okay, it's only a page and a half, and they're going to show what's on there. They don't even show it's sort of like the idea of an idea. They got 60 days to freaking do something about it. And then meanwhile, just in time for the G7 all the 7 countries, and it talk about economy and things. It's like, there it is. The strait is open now. Let's shake hands with the president of France, or prime minister, president of France. In sports, of course, is the World Cup. I haven't been following this too much because it's just like, it's kind of like, what country fought? See, it's kind of like, what country beat what other country? And unless you're really into the soccer bit. Iran has a team, and ironically, it's kind of we're at war with Iran, and they have a soccer team. So they're playing footy, and they tied one with New Zealand. So yay, I guess. Perhaps back in the day. Oh yeah, when you want to relax in 1973, you just kind of jump in your weird airplane. I guess it's the cockpit simulator. Here's Raymond. He's 27. He's a flight instructor of the Cessna flight in Honolulu. Prepares demonstrating its $17,000. That's $1973 flight simulator. Instrument panels. Look, you go in here and first put on your headphones, because that's how we fly, with instrument panel outside the aircraft. I don't know. It's a test thing. And American flag. Oh, the reflecting pool, which they painted blue, it cost a few $1 million, has already turned green because it's called algae. The ducks. And they're going, shit. Oh, here's a political cartoon. Here's the white surrender flag above the White House. Iran war deal. Mission accomplished. Donald J. Trump, just like Bush with the Afghanistan war. We accomplished our mission. It's still going on. Celebrating, accomplished nothing. What do we got here?
U.S. is distracting the world or make efforts to maintain the restroom expected by space
I guess this one right here. Yeah, sure.
Don't be distracted by administration's circus.
The UFC fight on the White House South Lawn wasn't just a bizarre cultural milestone. It was a page ripped straight from the playbook of ancient Rome. I know that. Ancient Romans perfected a tool of statecraft, might as well be stagecraft, known as panem et circenses, bread and circuses. When rulers failed to govern effectively, oversaw economic crisis, or watched their popularity plummet, they didn't fix the underlying policy failures. Instead, they weaponized the gladiatorial games. History is echoing loudly today. Everyday Americans are struggling with the foundational necessities of life. In the face of these genuine hardships, our leadership responded. Hardships and leaderships. The ships are sailing. No, they're not. It's our booze. Responded by turning the executive mansion into a multi-million-dollar fight venue. We must refuse to be distracted by the modern arena closet. Ancient Romans fell for the spectacle. We cannot afford to make the same mistake. You simply cannot feed a family, pay a mortgage, or heal a divided nation with a ticket to the Colosseum. Mike and Finson Cavella Bay. Thank you, Mike, for sending in your letter there. Trying to talk in tutu voice and such and all that. Yeah. How come my thing would happen? There. Get that thing out there. Anyways, yeah. Bread and circuses, old ancient Rome tactic. It's kind of a, well, look over there, look over here. There's nothing wrong here. So everyone's fed, because that was the population of ancient Rome. So they got let's passing out some bread so everyone's not hungry, because then they'll get unruly. And then they had the gladiatorial games for everything in there, and it was just bloodthirsty thing going on. That's the circus. So bread, and also all that with the races, ancient Rome stuff, all that chariot races. So bread and circuses basically placate the masses, keep them happy, keep them fat and happy. But it's a technique they're trying. It's echoing. It's they're sitting there. They're probably using AI to try to figure out how to gain some popularity. The reality is the popularity is tanking down far, and there's less and less Republicans and less Democrats. I say yes, because what's happening is people don't want to be part of either party. So the amount of independence, right, is growing. There's more independents. They're not Democrat, they're not Republican. They're like, screw that. They don't want to be a part of it. So the percentage of independents is up to 47% independents. And independents are, they might call them swing voters, because they could be persuaded to go this way or that way. So it's very swingy, and also they're trying to gerrymander, and they sure as hell want to go to the ballot boxes with ICE agents or some other type of thug organization. Maybe the January Sixers are paid off. They want to get those ballot boxes for sure. They want to be prepared in case they blow the whistle and go, they're cheating. That's just like California. It's a rigged election. We must investigate. Grab all the votes. So watch out for that, because they're prepping. They asked them, are you going to rule out no ICE agents in the voting booths, polling? Are you going to rule that out? And they wouldn't say they would rule it out. So they're already denying that they're going to have, like, you're going to vote and there's going to be ICE agents hanging around to vote. Anyhow, yeah. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, I'm burnt like a friggin' thing. I was trying to make these short. Okay, aloha. Have a good one. It's going to be
sunny, I think. Too sunny. I gotta stay away from the sun. I've been fried up. Oh yeah, aloha to you. Aloha, aloha, the river, aloha.